Have you ever found yourself searching for a way to generate, significant online income? But maybe the thought of all those sales pitches and managing customer support or dealing with refunds just feels like too much, like a digital maze you'd rather avoid. What if there was a business model where you could earn like really substantial commissions just by connecting people with solutions they already need without you having to actually sell them anything yourself? Well, today we're taking a deep dive into exactly that. It's called the no-sale profit system, and it uses a pretty unique approach to affiliate marketing pay-per-call. Our mission here is simple. Cut through the noise, really unpack this intriguing opportunity, and figure out if it genuinely offers a viable, profitable path for you in, well, today's digital world. We've gone through a stack of comprehensive reviews, analyses, expert takes, trying to get a clear, balanced picture of how it works, who it's really for, and what the real potential is.
It's definitely an exciting area because, it takes the core idea of performance marketing, getting paid for results, and gives it a twist. We all kind of know traditional affiliate marketing, right? Earn commissions for clicks, sign up, sales.
Right.
But this no-sale profit system, it zeroes in on one specific, really high-value action, a qualified phone call. That shift from selling to just connecting valuable leads, it kind of changes the game for the affiliate. It attracts maybe the different kind of person.
Someone more into like smart lead generation than hardcore sales?
Exactly. More strategic connecting, less direct persuasion. Click the link in the description to read in-depth no-sale profit system review.
Okay, so let's really dig into this no-sale idea then. The whole system, the no-sale profit system, it's built completely around pay-per-call affiliate marketing. And the big difference, the thing that really makes it stand out, is right there in the name. You earn commissions, potentially big ones, without having to directly sell anything. So forget crafting complex sales funnels or writing super persuasive emails or, handling customer complaints. It's about being that essential link between someone who's actively looking for help and a business that can provide it.
That's the core of it, yeah. Pay-per-call works by having affiliates, like you, promote special phone numbers. These are trackable numbers, uniquely linked back to businesses hungry for customers. So when someone calls one of your specific numbers, and crucially, that call meets certain criteria, could be minimum duration, say 60 seconds, or maybe the caller's location, or it's flagged as a genuine lead.
Ah, okay, so not just any call.
Exactly, a qualified call. When that happens, you, the affiliate, get paid. And we're not talking pennies here. Payouts for just one qualified call can range from, say, $20 up to $200.
Wow.
And some niches, really high-value ones, reportedly go even higher, maybe up to $499. It uses that cost per action CPA model, but the action here is that live conversation.
So the risk and the potential reward is really on delivering genuinely interested people.
Precisely. Delivering highly engaged prospects who are ready to talk.
Okay, I can see how that works. So picture this, right? Someone's basement floods. They grab their phone, search emergency plumber near me.
Happens all the time.
Or maybe someone's fed up with their insurance costs, types in, find cheaper car insurance. Your ad pops up, nice and clear, call this number. They dial it, get connected to a local plumber or an insurance agent who can actually help them. And you get paid just for making that connection happen.
That's exactly it. And it thrives in those kinds of urgent, high-need niches. Think plumbing, lawyers, insurance, home repairs, debt relief, financial services, even healthcare.
Industries where people often want to talk to someone now.
Right. That immediate need makes a phone call incredibly valuable to the business.
It feels like a natural evolution, doesn't it? Affiliate marketing isn't new.
Not at all. The idea of sharing revenue for performance, well, that actually goes back way before the internet. But yeah, digital platforms, think early pioneers like PC, Flowers and Gifts, CD Now, and then obviously Amazon, they popularized different models. Pay-per-call is just a, let's say, sophisticated evolution of that. It moves beyond just clicks or filling out a form to a direct human conversation.
Which builds more trust, I guess.
It certainly signals higher intent, and that changes the whole dynamic for everyone involved, shows that real-time connections still hold massive value.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, especially for anyone who's maybe felt a bit, burned out by the usual online business stuff. This no-sale profit system seems to offer some pretty big advantages, that no selling required part. That's huge, isn't it?
It really is. It removes a major psychological hurdle for a lot of people.
Yeah, think about it. No more agonizing over sales scripts, trying to figure out persuasive copywriting tricks, dealing with angry customers after the sale, or handling refunds and chargebacks.
None of that. Your main job shifts entirely to efficiently driving those motivated phone calls.
And you mentioned motivation. The quality of these leads sounds key.
Absolutely. What's fascinating here is just how motivated people who call generally are. They've usually done some research. They know roughly what they need.
They're not just browsing.
Exactly. They're actively seeking a solution, often an immediate one, and that translates directly into much, much higher conversion rates for the businesses. Industry stats consistently show qualified calls converting somewhere between like 30% and 50%.
30 to 50%. Compared to what for web leads?
Usually around 1–2% for typical web clicks or leads, so it's a massive difference.
Wow. Okay, that explains the higher payouts then. Businesses are getting actual customers, or very close to it.
Precisely. They're paying for high-intent prospects, often on the verge of becoming customers.
And what about getting started? Can you see results quickly?
Well, that's another big draw. We've seen reports from affiliates saying they got their first qualified calls within like 24 to 48 hours after launching their ads. If the campaign is set up well, of course.
That's fast.
It can be. And then there's the scalability. Once you find a winning formula, the right niche, the right ad, the right targeting, you can often ramp things up significantly just by increasing your ad budget.
So you don't have to constantly reinvent the wheel.
Not necessarily for scaling a winner, no. That efficiency is really appealing, both for seasoned marketers and ambitious newcomers.
And what about competition? Is it as crowded as regular affiliate marketing?
Generally speaking, no. While traditional affiliate marketing can feel like you're competing with millions, pay-per-call is often seen as less saturated, maybe thousands of active affiliates instead.
So potentially more room to maneuver.
Potentially, yes. And another point is stability and compliance, because you're often partnering with established, legitimate businesses, sometimes even Fortune 500 companies.
Right, not shady offers.
Exactly. That usually means fewer issues with ad platforms like Facebook or Google rejecting your ads. It creates a more, reliable operating environment compared to some murkier corners of online marketing we've seen in the past. It feels cleaner. Click the link in the description to read in-depth no-sale profit system review.
The system also seems to try and help people get started faster with, like, pre-made stuff, done-for-you assets.
Yeah, that's often part of the package. Things like pre-written ad copy examples, professionally designed landing pages or bridge pages, sometimes even direct access to networks of businesses looking for calls.
Like a buyer network.
Exactly. And some systems even mention things like AI tools to help generate ad variations or access to image libraries. The idea is to reduce the setup friction.
So you can focus on just getting the calls going.
Right. Focus on the core task.
And there are some pretty experienced names behind this specific system, aren't there?
There are. Figures like Chris Reeder and Mark Ling are well known in the digital marketing space. And then there's Antonio Carnero, who's specifically credited with generating something like $220 million in pay-per-call revenue for a previous company he worked with.
$220 million. Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's a significant number. Having that kind of experience involved definitely lends credibility to the strategies being taught. It suggests it's built on, real-world success, not just theory.
That makes sense. And is it actually accessible for beginners? What about the cost to start?
It seems designed with accessibility in mind. Many reviews suggest you can realistically start testing with a relatively modest ad budget, maybe around $15 to $25 per day to begin.
Okay.
With maybe an initial testing fund of, say, $100 to $200 overall just to see what works. That's a much lower barrier to entry than, for example, starting an e-commerce business with inventory costs.
Right. It allows you to dip your toe in without risking a fortune.
Exactly. Experimentation without breaking the bank.
Okay, so the no-sale profit system definitely sounds promising, a really interesting alternative. But let's be real. No system is perfect, right? There's got to be challenges or things to watch out for.
Absolutely. It's crucial to have a balanced view. While the potential is there, it's definitely not effortless money. There are real considerations.
Like the ad spend. You mentioned starting small, but does it stay small?
That's a key point. While payouts are high, achieving, significant and consistent income almost always means investing ongoingly in paid ads. And that spend can add up quickly if your campaigns aren't working well or if you're not managing them effectively.
So it requires active management.
Definitely. And that leads to the next point. It's not truly passive income in the set it and forget it sense. Even with automation, you typically need to dedicate, say, 1 to 2 hours daily.
Daily? For what?
For managing the campaigns, checking the stats, tweaking bids, optimizing targeting, making adjustments based on performance. It demands consistent, hands-on effort.
Which implies there's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Even with the provided assets.
Oh, for sure. Understanding how to effectively run ads on platforms like Facebook, Google, Instagram, YouTube, that's a skill in itself.
Right.
Even with done-for-you templates, you need to learn about ad policies, audience targeting, bidding strategies, split testing. It takes time and effort to get good at managing paid traffic. You can't just plug it in and walk away expecting miracles.
Okay, that's important.
Hmm.
What about the calls themselves? You said they need to be qualified.
Yes, and that's another critical reality. Not every single phone call you generate will earn you a commission. Each business or buyer network has specific requirements, like the call needing to last a certain minimum time, or the caller has to be in a specific city or state, or they need to answer certain screening questions.
So some calls just won't pay out.
Correct, which means your earnings can fluctuate, they can be a bit unpredictable, especially at first, and you also don't always have direct control over exactly which offers or niches are available in the network at any given time. You need to be adaptable.
Okay. And what about those huge income claims we sometimes see, like $1,000 a day or $5,000 a day?
Yeah, you definitely see those in the marketing. And while it might be possible for top performers under ideal conditions, it's crucial to treat those as, well, marketing highlights, not guarantees.
Not the average result.
Definitely not the average starting result. Your actual success depends so much on your own effort, your skill development, market conditions, how consistent you are. It's a real business model, yes, but it's absolutely not a push-button path to riches. Requires serious work.
Good to keep expectations grounded. Anything else? Transparency, support.
Some reviews do mention things like maybe not getting the entire picture of costs or details until after you've opted in or signed up. And occasionally you might see varied experiences reported regarding refund policies or how responsive customer support is.
So standard due diligence is needed.
Always. Like with any significant investment or business opportunity, research thoroughly, understand what you're getting into.
Bottom line, it sounds like it takes real work. Testing, learning, sticking with it.
Exactly. It's not a magic bullet. It's a system that requires commitment if you want to see significant results. Not for someone looking for instant gratification with zero effort.
Okay, so let's try and connect all these dots then. Where does this no sale profit system, this pay-per-call approach, really fit in the bigger landscape of affiliate marketing and where things are heading online?
Well, connecting it back, pay-per-call is really a specialized, you could say high-value form of cost per action, or CPA, marketing. It smartly shifts the risk. The advertiser only pays when they get that qualified high-intent action, the phone call. So it forces the affiliate to focus on quality traffic, not just clicks or volume.
Which is probably healthier for the industry overall, right? Avoid some of the old problems.
I think so. Historically, parts of affiliate marketing got a bad rap for things like email spam or trying to game search engines. But systems like this are generally focused on white hat, compliant methods, ethical traffic generation, which is essential for long-term success today.
Makes sense. And what about AI? You mentioned AI tools potentially being part of the system. How is AI changing pay-per-call more broadly?
That's a fascinating angle. Even if the specific AI inside one system isn't fully detailed, AI is definitely impacting the whole pay-per-call world. We're seeing AI used for things like sophisticated call monitoring, automatically transcribing calls, classifying the caller's intent, attributing revenue accurately.
Wow.
And contact centers are using AI to make call handling much more efficient, faster response times, routing calls better. So the whole channel is getting smarter, using data and automation to boost results.
So the technology itself is evolving alongside the model.
Constantly, which suggests it's a channel with ongoing potential.
So putting it all together, who is this no-sale profit system really for? Who's the ideal person?
Okay, I'd say it's a great fit if you're someone who genuinely wants to earn online, but you really dislike direct selling or handling customer service or complex funnels.
The no-sale part is key for them.
Absolutely. It's also good for people who can follow a structured system step by step and who are willing and able to allocate a budget for advertising even if it starts small, like that $100, $200 testing fund. And it appeals if you're motivated by potentially high commissions per action rather than tiny percentages on lots of small sales.
Right, bigger wins per conversion.
Exactly. And finally, if you're open to learning how to run paid ads effectively, or maybe even exploring long-term strategies like SEO to generate calls over time.
Okay, so conversely, who is it not for? Who should probably steer clear?
Well, pretty clearly, it's not for anyone unwilling to invest any money in advertising. Paid traffic is usually central to making this work at scale.
Can't do it completely free.
Generally, no. Not for fast or significant results. It's also not for someone looking for that mythical set-it-and-forget-it passive income source that requires zero ongoing work.
Because it needs that daily management we talked about.
Right. And it's definitely not for anyone expecting guaranteed overnight riches without putting in the effort to learn, test, and work consistently. You have to be realistic.
So it really comes down to you, the listener.
Yeah.
Thinking about your own goals, your resources, your tolerance for learning and investment. Does this model actually align with what you're looking for? Okay, so wrapping this up, the no-sale profit system basically offers this really distinct take on earning online. Getting paid potentially well for qualified phone calls, not for making direct sales. It's a powerful alternative if you want significant online income, but without all the typical pressures and complexities of selling stuff.
And that shift, moving from the affiliate being a salesperson to being a highly efficient connector, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Could this focus on connecting immediate needs with solutions start to redefine how we even approach digital marketing and making money online in the next few years? Less selling, more direct value connection.
That's definitely something to think about. If that idea being the crucial link, connecting people to solutions and getting compensated well for it, if that resonates with you, hopefully this deep dive is giving you a solid starting point to explore whether this path could be right for you. Click the link in the description to read in-depth No Sale Profit System review.